Hey, Teacups, it's your girl Monica. Welcome back to the All About the Tea channel. Joining me tonight are Teacup affiliates, Schoolboy. Hey, Schoolboy.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, I like that color, the hair color. It works well with your complexion. It looks good.
Thank you.
It flatters you really well. I like it. Also joining us this evening is Teacup affiliate, the Bishop. Hey, Bishop.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Blessed. And you?
Doing really good.
Good. How was your weekend?
It was good. We did a lot. We did a lot for my mom for Mother's Day.
That's nice. Yeah, it's really nice. Also joining us this evening is Teacup affiliate Ples. Hey, Ples.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Hey.
Coming on through, yes.
She giving us OG players.
Yeah, exactly. We talking about Brother Umar tonight, so I gotta keep
the roots. The whole
I was gonna wear my daishiki, but I changed my mind. I have enough time. Also joining us this evening is Teacup affiliate Marcella.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Oh, look at Blaze looking like she a soul sister.
I know. I did the full wash and go with the shrinkage today for Brother Umar.
I know
Lord.
I know that's right.
Boy, I love your color, honey. You done took your braids out and got your afro too.
We had to go back to the roots because we got to talk about these hoteps tonight. They just they out here running them up.
Hotep versus corporate.
All right.
Hotep versus corporate.
First and foremost, please like and share this video. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, I need you to hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're already subscribed to the channel, go on and bang that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the piping hot tea that we serve on this channel. Teacups, on the agenda tonight, we are discussing Dr. Umar Johnson versus Kevin Samuels. The real versus.
Where the music?
One that we... with no music. The showdown of the century. Okay.
Monica, could we discuss you putting Uncle Ron up in there?
Can we discuss what?
You put Uncle Ron in the middle of all that
Lord,
foolishness.
He had to moderate.
Listen, you don't put Eddie up in there. You smooth with these fools right here. Come on.
Look at him looking at these fools.
And he the coolest one of them all.
He sure is. He knows what it's all about. He knows what life's all about.
He gonna hit that note. La da da da.
Now he has the real women.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and do the roll call, shall we? Let's go ahead and do it.
Roll call, it's a roll call. Tune in and let us know what's up with y'all. We want to hear what you got to say. Teacups, turn them up, what you sipping on the day. Roll call, it's a roll call.
All right. Lala Rhodes, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, hello, panel. Love you all, and we love you right back. Let me see who's in the building tonight. We have Michelle Gridding. Hey, Michelle. Maurice Cotton, Emphatic, Starseed, Honey, Shimon, Shellwell, Steph Bell, let me see here, Francois, Danielle, hey Francois, Naturally Paige, hey boo, how you doing? I see you in here every night, we appreciate you. Fun to be Blonde NYC, hey girl. Crowned by Bria, hey Crowned by Bria. Yep, she said, come on curls. DGF627, hey boo, welcome. Poise Nostalgist, hey, how are you, my love? You're here every night with us. We appreciate you. Chantel B, Daphne Khan, hee. Symphony Love, hey boo. Let me see here. Mia, Malia on air. Hey girl, how are you? It was nice seeing you the other night. TLC, hey TLC. Joanna, hey Joanna, you're here every night too. Oshina, let me see. Carol Brown, Pink Dot, TLW, hey TLW. I saw Kearney in here earlier too. Hey Kearney, Dukes, Know your own worth. Shout out to you and all the mods. I can't wait to get back to the group chat. We be cutting up in there. I'll be back soon. Let me see here. Colette, thank you all for joining us this evening. Oh, Santavia. How could I have to mention Santavia and Courtney Barnes. Thank you for joining us this evening. We appreciate it. You could be anywhere, but you're here with us. And we're going to get into this report, child, because a lot of drama going on. All right, so Dr. Umar Johnson, and YouTube image consultant Kevin Samuels are currently engaged in a beef, a war of words on social media, and the panel and I are here to break it all down for you. Dr. Umar fired the first shot. Did he fire? Oh my goodness gracious. Now that was like an Earth, Wind, and Fire size bullet shot, okay? It was no ordinary shot, okay? He fired, directed at Kevin. He didn't mention Kevin's name, but we all knew who he was talking about. It was very obvious if you're familiar with Kevin Samuels. And he's going after him for his customary practice of antagonizing Black women and men, I would say too. Dr. Umar took to Instagram Live to air out his transgressions. According to Brother Umar, Kevin Samuels is a YouTube opportunist that profits from and is dedicated to slandering and criticizing Black women who don't emulate Eurocentric standards of beauty and success. I'm going to go ahead and have to agree with Dr. Umar. He was on point with that. He really was. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Kevin Samuels, let me put up his picture here. Let me show you what he looked like. What he looks like. He's very popular on YouTube. He's actually a YouTube sensation, especially amongst Black women. He rose to social media infamy, I would say, for his controversial claims against Black women as a consultant and dating expert. His recent appearance on the Joe Budden podcast furthered his viral internet stardom after he explained why he thought Sweetie, the rapper Sweetie Beauty, was only deserve a rating of a 6 out of a scale of 1 through 10. Let me go ahead and play Dr. Umar's comments first. And this is a video that I edited and added in a few little hijinks. And then I'll play Kevin's clapback afterwards. I'll go ahead and share my screen.
Say this because I've been getting questions about these Black male life coaches, these uncredentialed, uncertified, untrained, YouTubian Black male life coaches. I'm not here to knock nobody. I don't know how anybody feeds their children. I don't know how they keep a roof over their head. I don't know how they keep food in their body. I'm not here to knock anybody's hustle. I'm not here to knock anybody's hustle because I don't know how they feed their children. I've had people try to destroy my profession, my professional career as a certified school psychologist, my professional career as a clinician and a therapist. I've had people try to destroy that because they didn't agree with my political platform. I've had people try to destroy that. So I will never attack another Black man's ability to feed his family. Even with the gangster rappers, I will not attack their ability to feed their family. But I do want to say this to the Black women out there. I'm disappointed in a lot of my sisters. I am disappointed in a lot of Black women because I thought that our sisterhood was evolving to a place that would not tolerate I thought Black sisterhood was evolving to a place that would not tolerate slander and degradation of Black women on any level for any reason.
All right, and with that being said, there should be rules and regulations when you
let's start out with the first rule. Let's start with the first rules. How tall are you?
How tall am I? I am 5'8".
Dress size?
16.
All right, you broke the first rule right there. I don't know what you think. I don't know what you think you're talking about, that a man shouldn't cheat or whatever. When you broke the first rule, that men want women who are fit. You weigh more. You weighed more than a man at your height. True or false?
I'm around a lot of chubby dudes, so
No. But okay. How much do you weigh?
220.
I weigh 210 and I'm 6'4". You broke the first rule. See, you ladies don't mind breaking the rules. The men are visual. The men want women that are fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive. I don't mind being the size of, I'm sorry, you're 5'8"?
I'm 5'8".
You're about the size of Emmitt Smith or Barry Sanders was. You're a running back size.
Okay.
You can hit the A gap like a motherfucker.
Yeah. All right. I accept.
So don't come in here talk about what men should not be able to do when they got to accept somebody who can run out the power I.
I thought, black sisters, that you guys were getting to a place, you sisters, you queens, my beautiful black goddesses. I thought you all were evolving to a place where you would not approve of Eurocentric slander and degradation and debasement and undue attacks on your integrity as a black woman. But I'm seeing black women, out of their thirst for male validation, entertain some of these Negroes who have no history of organizing in the black community. They have no history of fighting for our children. They have no activism resume at all. Why would you subject yourself to that level of insult? Why would you subject yourself to that level of degradation and undue criticism from a complete stranger? Because you're looking for male validation. That's why we need the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy. See, when this gym is fully restored, I'm going to offer some sisterhood circles. Dr. Umar is going to offer some sisterhood circles right inside of this gymnasium. I'm going to offer some sisterhood circles right inside this gymnasium where I'm going to speak positivity and strength to our black women. I'm going to speak positivity. The sun has come out. Woo-hoo! Woo! Mama Oshun is here, baby. Mama Oshun is here. Orumila is here. Look at the sun. It just rained cats and dogs, and now look. The sun is shining on the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. The sun is shining. When we have our cookout, we're going to put a bunch of benches and tables out here for the cookout. We're going to have a lot of benches and tables right here in the Anna Douglas Amy Garvey Park. We're going to have a lot of benches out here in the Anna Douglas and Amy Garvey Park, brothers and sisters. But I'm going to have a lot of, this is your campus. Thank you for helping me buy this for our children. This is going to be the center of black organizing in North America as soon as the renovations are done. But we're going to have some sisterhood circles. Dr. Umar is going to host some sisterhood circles where I can speak power and strength into black women. I'm going to speak power and strength. This is the Frederick Douglass High School you're looking at. I'm going to speak power and strength into our beautiful African sisters. That's right. I'm going to build you up. And what makes it so bad about these so-called life coaches, some of them actually regurgitate a lot of Dr. Umar talking points. People send me clips. People send me clips of some of these YouTubian opportunist so-called life coaches, and I'm seeing some of them quote me verbatim without giving credit to their source. And some of them claim to not even like me. So why are you quoting my material and not referencing me? You obviously watch me. You obviously watch me because too much of my material is coming out of your mouth. It's a whole group. There's at least 12. I think I've counted 12 different YouTubian beta male wannabe life coaches that are out there slandering black women, attacking black women, degrading black women. I count about a dozen. I'm going to call them the dirty dozen of division. The triple D, the dirty dozen of division. There's about 12 members of the dirty dozen of division, 12 beta males, YouTube life coaches who are trying to build a platform by making black women feel bad. I don't like it. I can't appreciate black men trying to make a dollar off of making black women feel bad. And unfortunately, our black women, some of them are so thirsty for validation that they're participating. They're participating in the attacks and slander against the black female community, and that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. No black woman should ever subject herself, even for amusement, even for amusement, even for amusement. The black woman should never subject herself to another man's condemnation. And what makes the condemnation so ridiculous for me, it's mostly superficial. Most of the assessment is superficial, brothers and sisters. It's superficial. You weigh too much. You don't have the right body type. You don't have enough education. You don't make enough money. This is European standards. This isn't African. That's not who we are. And black women are subjecting themselves for this because they want a black man so bad to publicly validate them. They're taking a chance at being totally humiliated because they're so thirsty to have a black man publicly validate them. That's why you're doing this, black woman. See, I want you to understand and overstand the same reason you go on these YouTubian beta male so-called life coaching platforms. The same reason you go on these YouTubian beta male so-called life coaching platforms is the same reason you stay in abusive relationships. It's the same reason black women stay in abusive relationships. It's the same reason black women stay. Why do black women stay in a relationship where she's being exploited sexually, emotionally, or financially? Why doesn't the black woman leave? Talk to me, black women. We're talking about the unconscious psychology of abuse of our sisters. We're talking about the unconscious psychology of why black women would rather stay. Because a lot of black women feel that if a man does not validate me, I'm not good enough as a woman. And some of our sisters' self-esteem are so low that they will stay with any man just to feel like a woman. That's where this comes from, black woman. That's why I'm working on my For Sisters Only relationships and dating book right now. That's why I'm working on my For Sisters Only relationships and dating book right now, because I want you sisters to understand what makes you get on YouTube and let a man destroy you like that. What makes you get on YouTube and reveal your private business to an absolute stranger? What makes you get into a relationship and let a man walk all over you? This is that fatherlessness. This is that fatherless little girl inside of you that cries out for validation by any means necessary. This is the abused little girl inside of you whose father wasn't there to pour love and pour strength and pour abundance into your soul. And now you're running around looking for validation, and you will let the most unqualified and uncertified. You will let the most unqualified and uncertified. You will let the most unqualified and uncertified YouTubian beta male tear you apart in front of your peers because you just hoping that this one time you will get publicly validated. And you think that if you get publicly validated, if you think that you get publicly validated, you might feel better about yourself. And I'm here to tell you that the mind loves to play tricks on you. Your mind loves to play tricks on you. That's right. Your mind wants you to think that if you can get one of these YouTubian beta males to validate you publicly, your self-esteem will go up, but it won't. These are the games the unconscious plays on your mind, black woman.
All right. That was, before I run Kevin's response, Schoolboy, what are your thoughts on Brother Umar's comments, his commentary?
Black people, can we just go to therapy and stop with these people online, sir? You talking about his certifications. Ninja, I question your certifications, okay? Because you, and I word on the card is allegedly you've been working on that school for a long time, scamming folks too. Can we talk about real quick Kevin Samuels calling that woman a linebacker when he looked like who shot ya? I don't know what Pastor Prophet Pimp he looked like up there gonna tell somebody that, oh, you look like Jerome Bettis. Sir, have you looked at yourself in the mirror? Because ain't nothing about him to behold. But back to Dr. Umar, sir, both you and him saying the same BS, okay? Sisters, I just want y'all to love yourself. Look in the mirror every morning and tell yourself you're beautiful. Stop looking at these ninjas on the internet to validate who you are as a woman, because you know who you are as a woman. You are a black woman. You're beautiful. You are amazing. You can do anything that God puts into your mind. Stop looking at these, listening to these niggas. Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to say that.
He took you there.
They both stupid. They just both stupid.
Yeah,
He trying to talk about him. He trying to talk about him. Y'all both clowns, and you're both simps, and you're both F-19s, and you both need to get off the internet. He scamming, you scamming. So what's the difference? Two scammers that know each other. I ain't got nothing else to say because they'll make me cuss. I'm sorry. Go on to Bishop. This your community right here, Bishop. You need to get them in line over there because this is looking real moist.
Bishop, what are your thoughts?
Well, like they say, two wrongs don't make a right, and two scammers don't make a right either. So I'm like, it's just a queen, goddess, woman of love. I'm gonna hold classes for my. I'm gonna hold classes for my sisters, my goddesses. You don't let nobody tear you down. I'm like, bruh, you're doing the same thing. Now you're saying you're gonna hold classes for women. Why not get seasoned women to talk to other women? Oops, you can't do that, can you? Because you probably got a whole bunch of F-19s in your family. Because last my check, I have a lot of seasoned women full of wisdom to go talk to the younger women. But I notice a lot of these con artists, they want the money for themselves. This is why I say I'm going to hold a sister circle, and then I'm going to be the head sister in charge. It sounds just like another madam. I'm in charge of the girls. I'm in charge. No, what a real, I'm not going to say real man, but what a real leader does, he delegates people to run people in their own circles. This is what my dad did. This is what my grandpa did. This is what the pastors before did and the bishops did before. They had women talk to other women because women know women better. So why not get women that's full of wisdom to go talk to other women? Why do we keep having these same flamboyant, effeminate men trying to run and trying to say they call each other beta males and all this other stuff? This is why I don't get into the alpha and beta crap, because people can run their mouth all day about what they doing, what they running. But when a real man or a real brother walk into the room and say, I need this done, I need that done, and this how you do it, this how you do it. Can you do this? Can you run that? Do you need help? Do I need to instruct you on how to do that? You know when a leader comes to the building because they start showing people how to inform people and start to do it themselves. Now you talking about this non-existent school. This is a school. I'm showing y'all the school. This is where we're gonna have a cookout. Okay, you talking about cookouts and sister circles. What happened to the boys? You didn't say nothing about the boys.
Mm-hmm. Nothing about the boys. And you know what the sad part is? He expects Black contractors to donate their services for free to finish that school. That's his expectation.
What?
That's how much he loves Black people. He's trying to rob them.
Yes, he said that on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, he did. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then he turned it around and blamed it on us. Like, this school's not open because Black people are not used to owning their own communities and doing for their own community. To me, Brother Umar, no disrespect, and Brother Samuels are the same people, just on opposite end of the spectrum. Same people. Plez, what are your thoughts?
Well, I thought you only had the Olympics in even years, but I see Dr. Umar and Brother Kevin Samuels are out here in the Pandering Olympics 2021. The first event is Black women self-esteem. Who is better? It's like both of them are whack. Both of them are liars. I almost hit the floor when this man called him an opportunist. I'm like, now, sir. Now, sir. Now, sir. Now, come on. Now, and again, is Kevin's trash, let's be clear. And Dr. Umar made some very good points, but I have to absolutely agree with Bishop. My first thought with this whole, I'm going to have sister circles. Well, my first thought, honestly, was, I bet you they're not going to be free. Because, brother, if you want to do all these things that you claim you want to do, just like you got that cell phone holding it up, talking this crap for an hour, 2 hours, however long this went on, you could be doing your sister circle right now. You could be sowing life into women and teaching them what they should look for in a man and all of these things. You can do that for free online, just like all of these YouTubian folk you keep talking about. They are basically doing the same thing that you've been doing for years. I'm happy if that's the school, but I would like to see a deed. I'll be more impressed when I see a deed that shows that you actually own it, that you finally put all of the donations that you got over the years into place. Last year, we were going through a pandemic. People could barely afford to buy grits, and you over here telling people don't buy the grits, give the money to you instead. Everything that Black people do, Umar finds a way to say, you really could use that money over here. And it's all very self-serving. So you're a complete opportunist. And as Bishop stated, you are out of order. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired of Black men telling women who and what they should be and what they need to do better and what they need to look like. People ain't gonna like it, but the reality is the Black woman has been holding down the Black family since the 1950s and the 1960s. Now, there's a lot of reasons for that. However, if we look at the statistics, Black women are steadily rising income, degrees, earning capabilities, holding down their families, and other people aren't. So who needs to be told to get better if we're looking at it from that angle? Now, on the relationship level, we both have to do better. But I'm sick, and it goes back to the church and everything else. I'm sick of Black women constantly being told what they need to act like, look like, sound like to get a man who on a lot of levels aren't even really meeting them at the same level that they're on. So if they're going to do that, how about you have, as Bishop said, you said this was about boys. Get you some brotherhood circles. Teach some parenting classes, because the reality is until we get to the base of this, which is people staying together with the children that they create, Little girls need to have fathers who instill these values and self-esteem and things like that in them. But a woman can't make a man stay in the house and raise their children. And even if y'all split up, I don't care. Oh, she put me on child support. It's hard. Go to court. Pay your money. Get your visitation. Fight for your rights. If you care, if it matters. But have those lessons. Sit down with some brotherhood circles. Teach the men how to do that. Don't, you're out of order, as Bishop said. Like the women, we do need to get back to the old days where the women taught the women and the good men taught the young men. Not y'all that's gonna tell them to get out here and get every strip and hoe that they want and sow they royal oats and all that stuff. No, the good men, not the F-19s, as Bishop says, to teach these young men how to be good providers, how to be good protectors, how to be good family men. Y'all, I'm just tired of him, Kevin Samuels, Derek Jackson. All of these people are jockeying for the wallets of Black women. That's it. That's all. You can label it whatever you want, but the reality is you're selfish and self-serving, and you're the same thing that you hate. You just mad because Kevin Samuels is doing it without all of those alleged degrees you have. That's really it. That's what you're mad about, brother.
Well,
he making $1 million salary, on with no qualifications, and you mad. That's it.
Well, you're not going to see him with those boys anymore because he's going to shift his focus now to Black women. See, Kevin Samuels used to talk, he used to downgrade, he used to put down Black men, and that didn't get him anywhere. That didn't make him a YouTube sensation and a millionaire because Kevin Samuels is a millionaire at this point. What made him a millionaire is putting down Black women, pandering to the market of Black women because he knows we're the biggest, the largest consumers, and we're going to feed into the bullshit. Well, I'm not going to feed into it, but a lot of Black women are. They actually call him up to be put down. So you're going to see now Umar is picking up what Kevin's putting down. He's like, well, if that Negro can do it, why can't I? So forget about them boys. He's going to start focusing now on women's groups, the Black woman, the Black queen, pouring love into them. Schoolboy, you okay?
Monica,
okay?
you gotta make sure
it's all the food la la. I just the food la la is
love into the Black woman. You are
Monica, you got to make sure you spell queen correctly now, sis. K-W-E-E-N.
Right, but that queen, not the Q, the one with the K. Okay,
it's a difference.
Yeah. This grand rising, pouring love into the Black woman. Sister, I like you natural, no makeup. He's going to be inviting all these women. It's going to be a natural hair and no makeup congregation down at those unfinished grounds, okay? They're going to be kumbayaing all day, campfiring and shit, because he realizes the way to go is to target the Black woman, not the Black man.
They're going to be wearing that.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
They make me sick. I wanted to vomit with both of them speaking, especially when he was criticizing the woman, saying that she is not a match for any man because of her weight. Listen, I love big Black men. They got to be big. I don't want nothing slim. And I'm telling you, women need to just go back in their mind to their grandmothers and their mothers and their great-grandmamas, because I wasn't raised with a father because my father passed away. But I became strong seeing my grandmother and her telling me that you need to love yourself and you need to work hard. Women are strong. We have babies. We take care of our house. We have a job. We worry about everything. And we stronger than men. To me, some men, we are stronger because, like, if it comes down to a war, a woman will rise up and fight before some of these men. The problem is that these women keep their sons on their breasts so long that when they go into a relationship with a woman, they looking for a mother, not a lover. And I'm telling you, Derek Jackson, Dr. Umi, and Kevin Samuels, they are controlling. And see, that's not the kind of man that I know that I could be with. You controlling, but you not laying down what I'm laying down. Let me fry the bacon and you bring it home, but not on that how Schoolboy said, foo la la. No. And guess what? Both of them are the pot calling the kettle black. All of them. Women, we are strong. You are beautiful no matter what size you are, okay? Because I know I'd rather get me a big man to keep me warm. Yes.
Let me go ahead. I know you like them, babe. Oh my goodness, Lori Parsons, thank you so much for the Canadian coin. We appreciate you. Let me go ahead and play Kevin Samuels' response because it's equally as trash. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull that up, but it wasn't as long, so.
Right? You mean Dr. Umar Johnson, the man who has 2 children by 2 different women that he never married? Dr. Umar Johnson, the guy that for the last 10 years has not built brick one of a school he's collected money from? Dr. Umar, hold on, ma'am. Dr. Umar Johnson, the man who calls you queen, mother, goddess, and all this other kind of stuff. And again, for those who are keeping score, this is another woman who comes on and says, talk to us more like Umar. The Prince of Pan-Africanism. Big Papa's in the house. Run my donations. I mean, shout out to Umar. I got no problem with the dude, but I think it's funny y'all keep coming over here asking everybody to talk like Umar. Queen Mother Garland, Cocoa Butter and sea moss gold and shit.
Not the sea moss gold. These 2 clowns. Plaz, what are your thoughts about Kevin Samuels' clapback?
All of it is just hilarious to me. And the fact that people buy into it is what's even more hilarious. Look, the reality is this man has been made a millionaire because he has found a way to become the Howard Stern of Black relationships. He's a shock jock. That's it. That's all. He doesn't care about this stuff. This stuff is funny to him. It's a game. He knows the more provocative it is, the more negative it is. People in our communities, unfortunately, eat it up and run with it. I saw one video that somebody shared on Facebook a few months back where he was breaking down, I think that was the first one that I know that went viral, where it was a young lady who was a 6-figure earner and was wondering why she couldn't get a man, quote unquote, on her level. And he was breaking her down because she was in her 30s, had kids, was a self-admitted 6, blah, blah, blah. What's funny to me is you're asking someone for advice on high value men who is seeking a high value man himself, allegedly. Also, the issue really is men who are not high value men take his message and run with it. Like, people from my hometown forget I know them in real life. And they're the main ones I see share this crap on social media. The ones who still live at home with their mothers in, not basement, because we ain't got basements in Mississippi, out in the garage, can barely bring a young lady over until their mama go to sleep at night. Those men, the ones who look like Teletubbies themselves, who have not a pot to pee in, nor the window to throw it out of. Mm-hmm. The ones who ask you to borrow their car, they are the ones who are like, oh, look, what he's saying, he right. Because they give them a voice. He gives them a voice. He makes them feel important. And the crazy part is he is pimping both sides of the system. People run his views up. They run the shares up. Somebody screenshot me and sent me like the cash apps and the super chats and how he'll stop the show if the super chats aren't to a certain level. That's literally pimping. And people are eagerly buying into it. And for the life of me, I will never understand it. When all stuff was going on with Derek Jackson, it was a young lady in the comments who was like, don't talk about Derek. He built my self-esteem after Kevin Samuels tore it down. And I just had to shake my head. I really pray for that young lady. Nobody on the internet, nobody, me, the panel, Monica, but damn sure not Kevin Samuels. Like, nobody should have that much control over you and your self-esteem. Like Schoolboy said, and we always talk about, we got to get back to therapy, self-work. Because if not, people will seek out narcissists can sniff out weakness all day, every day. And all they're going to do is exploit it. And it comes in a cycle that manages to make you feel worse and worse and worse and worse about yourself. I promise y'all, being alone ain't the hardest thing in the world. I promise you it's
they
not.
got toys. Tell them they got toys.
But even aside from that, would you rather somebody use you or abuse you than to be alone and work on yourself? Like, it's not that hard, sis or bro. Like, whatever. But yeah, his response was comical, and that's what I took it as. All of this is funny to me, y'all. These are different shades of the pot talking about each other. They both are opportunists. They're both out here to run pockets. And if y'all let them, they're going to keep doing it.
All right. So I'm taking over. Monica stepped away real quick. I'm going to go ahead and jump on, keep the train going. I'm with plans. This is some fool-la-la and foolery, and y'all out here giving y'all money. Hell, if y'all want somebody to disrespect you, just come to my channel. Let me talk to you crazy. You're going to give me some super chats and act a fool. I just don't understand why Black women and Black men come to the internet to validate their self-esteem. Not even just from these two men, but in general. Y'all do it on Instagram with the photos. You do it on, you gotta, let me fake like I'm out here spending all this kind of money. Y'all go into debt trying to be fake influencers. You go into debt trying to be Instagram thoughts and Instagram models. And look, let's get back to basics. Let's go to therapy. Okay. Let's heal our childhood traumas. Let's quit this trauma bonding so we're not attracting because when you are still within those areas, you're gonna keep still attracting I don't care how much you get up on this fool's platform or the other idiot's platform who's queen and all that. See, I ain't know nothing about that K queen and all this. I don't know about all that, because see, I don't fool la with that. Any woman that I deal with, I call you queen with a Q. I do pour abundance into you, and I do speak life into you, but I ain't trying to belittle you, put you down, and tell you ain't the right size and you ain't the right shade and all this other kind of mess, because that, once again, that is nothing but using the brown paper bag rule on your own women and using the same systematic racism on your own women. I don't respect that. It's a bunch of BS. And y'all be up in here just eating it. Oh my God, girl. What? I just want to know who in the hell that was listening to them got some good reviews and found a man. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you ain't found no man listening to them two fools. And I'm sorry, Umar, you can sit up here and give all this queen and but what you doing is you trying to go the other hotel, the nice route, to pull the sisters in. But you still on that fool la 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 and that fugazi bullshit too. You and him both need to go ride off into the sunset and get off of my screen. Black women, you need to learn to love yourself. Go back to the basics. Get up in the mirror every morning and call yourself beautiful. Write your affirmations down. Tell yourself you love each other. I mean, this is the stuff that's what I'm talking about. We are so quick to have people validate us. This don't make no damn sense. And you wonder why these kids out here lost and acting a fool and laid up with any and everybody, because nobody values themselves anymore. Nobody values themselves. It's just lay down with whoever. Well, if he got a big enough stat, girl, I'm going to go on over there and be with him. Yeah, but then he's dogging you out. He's mistreating you. And like Player said, they ain't got a pocket piston in the window to throw it through. Got a mattress on the floor and all the Jordans in the closet, but ain't got nowhere to take you. Can't take you nowhere but to the McDonald's drive-thru. Can't even take you to a steakhouse to treat you like nothing, because he ain't got no damn money. He riding around in your car looking like Jody all day in Yvette. Time to go make me some tacos. And this is what you want to call a king? Man, get out of my face with this mess.
Oh my goodness. Channel members, I dropped the link to the backstage on the community tab. Go on and grab that. Marcella, what are your thoughts?
Clown, the arrogance, opportunist. Listen, he looked like a biatch himself, and we need to cancel both of them, all three of them. I'm telling you, when you want a man, you want somebody to build with you, a foundation. You don't want to build a foundation and then add him to it, because I know many women who get food stamps and they got boyfriends, and the boyfriends stick around, when the food stamps there, and when they run out, they run out. Or in the summertime, you ain't really got a man, but in the wintertime, they move in with you because they need a place to stay. Women need to start loving themselves. We need to go to therapy. We need to leave these bum baras on the street and get us some real men and teach our sons to be men that they must work to have, instead of on the corner with the pants sagging and all of that. I don't know where our community got lost, but we are disorganized. And soon as we organize, we could be a unit, a strong unit. Women, we don't need no men to tell us what to do. Because guess what? I'm not trying to be nasty, y'all. I want you to listen. A woman always can make money because she got a bank right between her legs and you can deposit. We don't need no man to tell us how to get money. We can get money. So we need to stop messing with listening to these men trying to tell us how to run our lives. Because guess what? I'm a money maker and I know how to shake it, okay? By myself. Toys and all.
Girl. You're high value, as he likes to label women.
Say that thing, girl.
High value woman. I know that's right. Bishop, what are your thoughts on Kevin Samuels' clapback?
Look at here. I'm gonna say this. This straight up clown in a suit, and I'm so upset because I hear some women running interference for him, and he has the nerve to say, well, let me say the running interference. Let's go that part first. They running interference for him. Say, you don't see no other people in the community talking about him. Just because a man wears a suit and wear cologne. Mm-hmm. You know how many pastors and bishops and wearing suits and colognes, lady? Like even dudes, they're like they assume he gay because he wears suits and wear cologne and talk about wearing cologne. I've been wearing cologne since like the 4th grade. What the word are you talking about? My mom taught me about expensive fragrances in like the 3rd grade, and I used to wear expensive cologne all the time. So I just don't get how you equate sexuality to him wearing a suit. Any old person can wear a suit, but it's the man in the suit, and we keep talking about that. From the sector I'm from, and he came from the sector from where I'm from, and I talked to him offline before, and I talked to him on his show, and this clown didn't have too many people following him at first because everybody was accusing him of being gay at one point in time, and now the same dudes that see that his numbers are growing, they want to be just like him. And this is where we have the problem, man, because I've seen a few bros having a diatribe critiquing him and running him straight down the ground because they gave the history on him. He's an opportunist. He's like one of these, he's basically like a prostitute. He's for sale. And he even said he's for sale. He said, well, I'll go wherever the money goes. So you're not a man. A man stands in the hard times and the good times. So you saying you run wherever the money goes. So he will leave you if the money ain't right, because I'm gonna give you a little history on him. He was not always the rich Kevin Samuels you see him now. The ninja was struggling. He was one of the type of people that's fake it till you make it. So all this mush mouth talking he's doing right now, he was living off his wife at one time. Oops, did I say that? Allegedly, he was living off his wife at one point in time before he got that divorce.
Oh, okay.
And he got that divorce and lived into that little blank apartment, because if you look at his old content, that background was really, really blank. And then he had to up and root out of Oklahoma and move to ATL, where he can get things popping, if you know what I mean. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Not the ATL.
I run the girls.
Ooh, okay.
How you doing? So all this mushmouth talk he's doing is really getting on my nerves, because it's like I'm not jealous of nobody glow up, because that's the first thing they'll throw at us men. They're like, oh, you jealous of him? You jealous because he made it? We get this from women, you guys. And when we telling other men to do better, and we're talking to men and not to mess with no bum chicks, we tell them not to do certain things. We tell women, do better, don't mess with no F-19. So we get the backlash of saying we hating on him. And I'm like, how we hating on him? And he had the nerve to say, I get tired of you women telling me I need to sign Umar. Well, look at here, ninja, because I wanted to say the N-word so bad. You need to stop telling your female listeners to sound more like Kevin Samuels, because I've got that in my comment section. And a few of my friends who've been around here for a long time, who's really, really successful YouTubers, they said, well, you need to sound more like Kevin Samuels. Why would I sound like him? I'm talking about masculinity. I ain't talking about femininity. I'm not going around here talking about I'm in charge of the girls. Like, don't come over here. You're talking to a real man. You're not talking to no guy that's dressed up in a suit to feel like a man. Get that out of here, all the way out of here. So if you in love with Kevin Samuels, he'll never have love on my channel. Never.
Holy shit. We got some breaking news.
Oh, Lord.
We got some breaking news.
What's happening?
Portia and Simon are together.
I knew it. I did it on my channel.
It says she just posted this. Okay, we're going to get into this tomorrow night. But it says our relationship began a month ago. Yes, we are crazy in love. I know it's fast, but we are living life each day to its fullest. I chose happiness every morning and every night. Nah, bitch, you chose the bacon.
You chose the bank.
Y'all run me my money in the chat that was arguing with me with Bishop on Bishop's Live, telling me I was wrong. Run me my money.
I'm just saying, people talking about Key on that reunion yesterday.
Tuning out all the negative energy and only focus on positive wishes. He makes me so happy. And to me, that is somebody, they cut it off. That's all I need, I guess. That's foul.
Did she say she was pregnant, Monica?
She
said her and Fallon ain't friends and ain't been friends. I'm like, girl, you bought the girl on the show, so now we know Roa is a complete trash full of lies.
And let me give y'all a little tidbit. Y'all remember when Claudia Bunyan Feet Jordan kept saying, you remember she kept saying this when she was right. She sleeps with married African men. Remember that one married African man that we're mutually friends with? I think she was friends with Simon when he was married to his third wife. And when by the time she got with Dennis, she couldn't be with him because by then he got with Fallon. I think she was friends with the husband first before she was friends with Fallon.
Let me finish the statement. So it says, tuning out all the negative energy and only focused on positive wishes. He makes me so happy, And to me, that is what matters most. For all of you that need facts, I get the optics, but Simon filed for divorce from a previous marriage in January. Huh? So he was what? This is
previous marriage. You just gonna gloss over that like we don't know who he was married to? Girl, Fallon. Not a previous Fallon.
Right. Okay.
Put a name on it.
I had nothing to do with their divorce filing. That's between the two of them. Fallon and I are not friends, and Simon's divorce has been settled. Really? He said it was in the works not too long ago. Our relationship is a positive, loving step forward in everybody's lives. Simon and Dennis are committed to being respectful and supportive of my happiness in this situation, as well as being best co-parents they can be to baby PJ. Two Black men stepping up and being amazing people. Let's praise them. It's truly a beautiful moment in my life, and we cannot wait to spend the rest of our lives together. XOXOP, #love wins. Well, she's always wanted an African. She's had one in the past, so she's used to Africans. In the past, years ago, it was an African billionaire, all baron, that bought her Rolls Royce, her first one. So this ain't new for her. It's not a major cultural shift. She'll fit right in. She'll know how to make him feel happy till he puts a ring on it. Goodness gracious. My God. Oh, my goodness.
Clutch your pearls, Mom. Clutch your pearls.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
See,
we got to get into this.
And this is why, I had to say, now I get what Kenya and now you look at the reunion differently, don't y'all? Now you think about it, why Marlo was going so hard and why Kenya and them was going so hard because she is
Marlo's
trash
mad.
behind the
Marlo's
scenes.
mad. She wanted Simon, and probably Portia muscled in on him.
Well, I'm talking about as far as her being sneaky and lying because she was hanging with Portia outside the show.
Mm-hmm.
And all that mess was coming up, and there was people saying Marlo is so thirsty to get a peach. No, Marlo know the real her.
But it's none of her business, though. I mean, why is she mad? Why is she? They're all whores or hoes. I mean, why is she mad?
You gotta be a respectable hoe.
So this is the game, baby. This is the game. You snooze, you snooze, you lose.
You gotta F with a purpose. You gotta F with a purpose.
Jealousy from them girls too. I think Marlo wanted to get her a little catch so she can help take care of her little nephews and stuff. But Portia Poochie is powerful.
Portia.
Well, I told them, I said Portia was on the chopping block, not saying that she was not the fan favorite and popular. They was gonna keep her around, but she had to eventually get married because it's called Housewives, not House Cats. You had to be married, period. Because same thing with Brandy Glanville. Brandy Glanville got the kicking off the show.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. My God, I'm startled.
Portia also looked pregnant.
Did he make you shaking your boots?
She did look pregnant. She looked pregnant in that photo. She really did. Mm-hmm.
Monica, if you look at the TikTok she did, she's holding her stomach. There's a certain way women hold their stomach on TikToks, and the way she was holding it, I'm waiting for the announcement that she's pregnant and that she's engaged to be married to him.
Wow, that's just
that's so funny. Baby, people are trifling.
Thank you.
But Dennis and Simon used to be friends, and I'm telling y'all, they used to hang out. So what they was doing
they were friends, yeah.
Was they swapping?
And why Dennis is so happy in that picture to have Portia off his hands? Like
he's a whole simp. I would never take no picture. I don't care how good friends me and my baby mama was. We ain't take no 3 pictures together. That's weird. She holding his chest. I'll be like, no, I'll hold the camera and I'll take it for you, but I'm not gonna be in no picture.
Bishop, I'm with you. I'm Bishop. I'm with you because I'm telling you, you would have came up in there with another stud in a photo and y'all laid up.
This man while he was fully married to Fallon, just messing around.
If she holding her stomach, she gotta be 4 months pregnant.
Yeah, she's
and you know Fallon is not gonna jump at no Portia, because Portia would eat her alive, just swing her like a little toothpick.
I don't know.
But you know what? Karma's the best revenge because it won't work. It won't work.
I don't know if Fallon like shit about that life.
That is hilarious when you know your replacement is so close. You brought this girl into your house, you jumping around in the pool, having fun, and look at it.
Isn't it nasty?
Trifling.
ATL's a cesspool.
Trifling. Y'all can say I'm judging all y'all want to. I am. That reunion had me in tears yesterday. Because when you real nasty, you own it. You say, I effed them and what? She wouldn't say that, but everybody knew it and told on her. And this says even more than the stripper did. I don't care about the stripper. But this, your friend? Girl,
I don't know how close they were as friends. I will say that. But I will say this. Didn't Simon said he's tired of, being Captain Save-A-Ho, and he was trying to change the way he approached relationships because it was a pattern for him? What in the world?
You know what?
Steps back.
You know, I'm glad you said that, Monica, because now I'm starting thinking she might have whispered in his ear while she was in his bed saying, she slept with a basketball player while we was together because I slept with a basketball player too. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how would he find out about his wife cheating on him with a basketball player. I'm like, that would make sense unless one of her friends.
He had private detectives following her around.
No, the private detective was that cat that he was eating.
I believe it too, though. I believe it too.
Y'all make sure y'all don't be bringing these hoes around y'all men at the pool and letting them fool la la, because he already had beady wandering eyes. He got them same eyes Mike Hill got. They got them same eyes.
Hey, can I ask another question? Was he the same guy on that live saying he don't know how to love? He just said that.
He didn't know how to love, and
you're with
therapy, and he was trying to fix what was broken and why he's always attracting these type of women and blah blah blah. He looks so sad. TLW, what are your thoughts on this breaking news?
Why am I thinking about Kelly Price's "Friend of Mine" song?
Oh
but at the end of the game, Portia did what a lot of women, want to do. They want to, they want to be the one to change them. So, her what you call it, Marcella? The purse between her legs, made him see the light, made him learn how to love,
Because if he was broke, she wouldn't be there. If he was broke, she wouldn't be there.
I'm so disappointed in him.
No, I think she gonna be ex-wife number 4 or 5. I don't think that this ain't no love.
Proudly, there's no love there at all. Not even a little bit.
Love
She's
on a good day.
aspiring to be ex-wife number 4. This is her retirement plan. She hit pay dirt. Okay, pay dirt.
That's true. Retirement plan. She gonna be getting some hot dog money and some African money.
It's sad though. Dennis is a real B. I mean, what?
Thank you, Monica.
Thank you, Monica.
What kind of man is that?
That's a weak man.
I hate to say it, but don't hate the game. What is it? Don't hate the player, hate the game.
I don't want no pass around puss. Thank you. That ain't attractive to me. I'm sorry. As much as I love Portia, I can't get down with that rhetoric because I don't fool out loud with women like that. I don't respect women that move like that. I'm sorry. That's not cute.
But ain't that crazy? His wife is younger than Portia.
Thank you. She gonna get traded in too, like a new vehicle in about a year.
Because she's only like 31.
Right. But then he mentioned, drugs and alcohol. And when you have these demons and stuff, that's Portia. She drinks 24/7. I'm pretty sure, the pills come with the drinking and the hanging out and all this other stuff. And the ecstasy, you just pop one and, oh, Lord, it's a recipe for disaster. But listen, this is what he likes. That's what she likes. And it speaks volumes of his character, too.
Because it seems like he's upwardly mobile, like clout chasing in a way, because for some reason, a lot of successful, monetarily wealthy people, like, I guess, and I hate to say it, but it's like once you reach the top, it's like there's nowhere else to go, number one. And so a lot of these rich people, they want to be famous. And so what better entree into fame, or I don't want to say you could say notoriety, than to hook up with this person who has a following and who could, put me on, because now I could really gain access to certain circles and be in certain rooms with, with people in mover and shaker. But honestly, it's all fun to say this or whatever about Portia. But I'll hold out a little hope that this is not true, because I don't see her rushing to be stepmommy to, he got like 5 kids or something. Stepmommy.
She just confirmed it.
She just confirmed it.
Yeah.
No, but somebody in the chat said that she posted on Twitter that it was a joke.
No. Oh, I was like, well, what Monica just said was from her page.
This is from her Instagram. No, that's not a joke.
Yeah,
I love Portia no matter what. I love Portia no matter what.
Twitter and see.
Go ahead and play, baby. Play your game.
Yeah, like it flashed up. It flashed up. That's one of the teacups. It flashed up saying that she posted on Twitter that this was a joke. I
don't see it here.
I'm telling you, I love Portia. If she do play a game, girl, but know what you're doing, because I'm gonna tell you something. These Africans will snatch your head bald. You already wear your little wigs. You better know what you're doing.
The last time she posted on Twitter was 19 hours ago.
I think he's too Americanized, Marcella. He seems too Americanized because he get ran over by these chicks in the streets.
Because he's looking at the pretty. See, I used to date guys that just like me because I'm pretty. But then when they got to know the real me, that you're not laying up here. When I go to work, you get out my house.
And he's a John. Let's be real. He's a married John. He only married her because her looks. He didn't think further than what's in between her legs. So he's gonna get what he deserves. She gonna run him dry. She gonna wring him dry, and then once he's done, she gonna kick the coffin and say, throw the dirt, fellas.
Yep. I love Portia. Go ahead, Portia. Get that money, girl. I'm down with that.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, TLW. You have anything else? I'm sorry.
Well, I was, but that just came out of nowhere. Like, I was all geared up for the Dr. Umar and the Kevin Samuels portion. But just real. I'll be quick about it. What Candace Owens is doing on that political side, Umar and Samuel are doing on this Hotep, on this other side. Because has anybody ever wondered why is it that men can talk this way or be I want to uplift Black women? It's only men, Derek Jackson, Kevin Samuels, there's Dr. Umar, like always these men, but you never seen, and I hate to say it, a Black woman do it. Is it that Black women or women, I'll say, can receive it more from a man than they can from their own women, from a woman?
Oh no, there's women out there that do that too.
Mm-hmm. They just don't get the attention and the notoriety, but it's women out there that do the same thing.
Oh no, they got it. It's if you look up Rebecca Pope, she's known for it.
So I've never seen her go viral. To me, it's like you have women out here saying some of these same things, but I think on both sides, just because we're the opposite sexes and we do want attention. What he did say was true. A lot of these women are hurt young girls looking for validation, but that's why I said the core is for you to train young men to not go out here and create babies that they leave all over the place, perpetuating this cycle of damaged children. Because that's what it is.
But not even that. On the opposite side of that, you have to train these young girls, and up to adult age women, to want better, to be better, and stop looking for daddy. Stop looking for daddy. Because
the backstage is full, my love.
Okay. But I just one more thing. It was just like, how RuPaul says, love yourself, because if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? My saying is, you're the first example of how the rest of the world is supposed to treat you. You're the first example. So you have to give them the best. Give them the best.
So,
all right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Thank you, my love. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate you. I'll see you in the chat. I'm going to add Crown by Bria to the discussion.
Monica. My God.
You confirmed it from my show today.
How you doing?
Somebody's saying it's not true, so I don't know. I'm getting DMs from people. Yeah, I don't know. What
my thing is, it's on her page, so I don't know. Why would she lie about? I don't know.
Crown by Bria, how are you, my love?
I'm trying to collect myself.
Child,
I was like, if you see me, Monica, I was like, I had to get closer. Like, what? You did what? She did, because the last I saw like a post with all three of them in the picture today, but that wasn't the caption. I think somebody else had posted it like, oh, she said something about Mother's Day, but I am completely like outdone because like, like, where did the decorum leave the room? Like, how, like, who, as much as like, no tea, no shade, like I see her mother as being an elegant, graceful woman, I cannot foresee that this is what she thought about when she said, listen, sis, like, I'm going to bestow these wisdoms upon you. I didn't think she thought she was just going to pick them up and throw them in the trash. She'd be like, I'm going to do my own thing. Like, it's just, it's crazy to me that women or girls, like, and no tea, no shade, that stuff you do in high school when you just really petty and you like, well, I'm gonna date her little boyfriend, like, but then even that gets old, and then people feelings are really hurt and wrapped up in this stuff, and I could never again. Where's the friendship? There is no friendship.
There's no friendship. Listen, there's $1 billion on the line here. This ain't back in high school. This is not about feelings. This is a business transaction.
This is when marriage truly becomes a business.
There's no integrity. There's no nothing. We in love. We getting married, and F all of y'all.
And she's a female Kevin Samuels.
I guess.
No morals, no values. Just there for the dollar. Ain't got no bottom.
This is women empowerment. She's controlling her pussy. Okay.
I am truly.
Monica, no.
Listen, child. This is how this generation thinks. This is why we're all so broken.
I just don't get it though, because ladies, we have to realize, and people will say it's stereotypical if they want to, but the reality is you can't really move the same way a man moves, because most men truly don't have feelings, especially at a certain age once sex is involved. So you think you're doing something, but the reality is when they break up, guess who's going to be the topic around the poker night table? They get to compare and contrast you and your bedroom activities. That was always a room for me. No family members and no friends. That was, I'm not dealing with family members or friends because they might be mad for a minute, but they gonna get back together and be dogging you out and dragging you all over town because guess what? They both had you. They won.
You think
And
Portia, do you think Portia really cares? She wants them to talk about her around the poker table. Yes, tell your other rich friends how good this pussy is.
She's trending.
Yes. You don't understand how a thought thinks. You think she got that nickname Tatiana by accident on accident?
I
no,
mean,
it's not.
She ain't nothing but a go there.
You know, I would feel bad for Simon. He gonna go in there. It's gonna be slip and slide because Bolo then insert all up in them thighs.
No, in Atlanta,
she gets that stuff tightened up, and you know,
and this is
in Atlanta. They got a laser tighten up, and Cynthia went, and I'm sure Portia had been there a couple of times. They put the laser in you, and it just closes you up, and it's about $750. It's a laser.
Yes, maintenance for her. She gets that every quarter.
Real quick,
it's a tax write-off.
About this Kevin Samuels and this Umar situation. I just listen. I don't have much, and some of the stuff like Ples was saying, I do understand what he was going for, but it's the messenger. And this is why you look at the Portia situation, and this is why fathers are really important, and the things you represent in your daughter's lives are really important, both men and for women. Like, I don't want to talk about my daddy, but I brag all the time. Like, he raised me and my sister by himself primarily, and my little brother. And so I've been eating 5-star, going to dinner theater. My dad got me a limo to go see Beauty and the Beast in the musical down here in Baltimore at the Silver. Like, that's how I've been rich, like, in my mind. I've been rich, but those are the things. So like when I did get a man, you're not going to just take me to no Fogo de Chao and feel like I'm going to supposed to be impressed that you cut a little check. Like that's not what the value I see in anybody. I know my worth. I've been wined and dined from the main man that loved me, the first man or the second man other than the Lord, my daddy. So I know what the game is. So like, just because you spend these coins or do this does not mean anything. And you have to value yourself. And I don't understand why these women are out looking this Skeletor looking Osmosis Villain Jones looking man in this suit and tie looking all tight in his neck. No, like look at the messenger. If you are, I just feel like, yes, some women do respect the insight of a man. Like I would go to Bishop because I trust that he has empathy for my feelings. I trust that he knows that he might not know everything. However, he can just truly give a wholehearted man perspective. That's what a good guy friend is. A good guy friend ain't going to tell you, well, you got to be like, you know, get the BBL and I need you to look like this and you look like a linebacker. So all you really going to get is a Tyrone. Like, no, I know my worth and don't let this fool you out though. We're going to get cute and to get a man. Like it's what you present out there in the world. And I've been told that I've been too strong sometimes, but that comes from being raised by a person that taught me that I can do this by myself. My man leave tomorrow, me and my child are good. Like, and I love him, but he can pick up and leave tomorrow, and I will still pay the bills, make sure me or my child get where we need to go, eat what we need to eat, and do what we need to do. So women, love yourself first, internally, have some insight on what your flaws are so you can fix them for yourself. It's not about a man. It's about being whole within yourself. And so with that, I'm checking out. Don't listen to these fools, period.
That's on Mary Had a Little Plan.
Well, it's a marketing scheme. I mean, he doesn't care if you speak good about him or bad. He's polarizing either way. Just talk about him. That's all. I just could not
believe he told that woman she looked like
a linebacker. Listen, let me explain to you what happened. He was dead broke, probably living at a Motel 6. The same shit with Derek Jackson, okay? Woke up in the middle of an infomercial and said, you know what? Just cleared his eyes with the cold water and said, you know what? I'm putting together a plan. And he did. And he
How did you know that?
Because
he was like,
he really was living out of hotels.
Can't you just look at it and tell? I mean,
no, he really was. That's a real story.
He really was. I didn't really know that. You know my imagination now.
I like your
I didn't know
intuition
that.
kicking in.
But it's when I look at him, that's what I see. I see someone that came and he bangs on people like Bria being upset. He bangs on all of us talking about because it's polarizing. The more you talk about him, the more energy you put into him, the more it rises his star and his bank account. So
they're both like cancers on our community, only because I see Dr. Umar's message, but he is not the right messenger. You are not the right person to bestow upon this message because you have said some things that have went left. And so you just need to leave that to the people who truly have the education and the backbone to do that. And so, yeah, no, like you have to really check who you are looking for. You know what I'm saying? Who you're listening to, check your messenger, check the people who are you allowing to instill within your moral code, because then you'll be up here looking like Portia marrying your next friend's best friend man. You know what I'm saying? Out here.
I think Portia's hit the jackpot. It's like winning the lotto. She's happy.
I mean, run the check.
Bill Gates, run the check.
It's like she's marrying Bill Gates right now. So Portia's sitting pretty. She don't care. Like she said,
she just waiting to get money pinned on her at the wedding. She just waiting to go like this. While they pinning all the 20s and the 100s at the wedding.
Look, she better not screw it up like Black China because she couldn't hold her thoughtism down and then slept with some guy. I knew we were messing it up.
I think also them trashians got involved with that too. I think they helped facilitate that a little bit further. But
I don't think so.
That's why you still over there.
That's the real tea. That's why Marlo's so mad because she didn't get him. She wanted him and didn't get him. Her seducing, all the lipo, all the hitting the gym, all the vegan lifestyle, none of it worked.
I mean, that body on point.
Bria, thank you for calling in.
Bye, y'all. As usual,
I love you. I love you, girl.
I see y'all in the chat.
Okay.
Monica, I have some breaking news. And I'm telling you, I need everybody to read the super chat that I just posted. Read the super chat that I just posted. Read it.
Aw, Marcella.
Yesterday was Monica's birthday.
Thank you, my love.
We got to press like.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Thank you, Marcella.
I knew it was one of these days, but I didn't want to ask you over the air.
You're so crazy.
I knew. I thought it was the third. See, y'all got me slipping. I thought it was the 13th. I'm all out here looking crazy and shit.
I was doing the beatbox. Look, I was doing the beatbox first, shaking and baking, honey. It's Monica's birthday. Y'all hit them lights for her, honey. Hit them.
Happy birthday, Mom Dukes. You should celebrate. Get you some tequila this weekend. You know.
Oh, you from Tulsa, Oklahoma?
Yeah.
You know Kevin
Samuels?
Wait. Do you know Kevin Samuels? He from there.
I don't. But is he from Tulsa?
I think so.
Okay, I'll do my research. So when I come back on,
I love you, Queen Tulsa. I love you.
Hey, babies. I love you too, Marcella. Hey, happy birthday, Monica.
Thank you, my love. I appreciate it.
Yes. Okay. Right into the news. Well, before we get into the news, everybody smash that button and subscribe. Do all the things that you need to do. Support this channel. Okay. Real Housewives of Atlanta is known for breaking up relationship, rekindling them, providing transactions to steal a man or flirt with your man. Okay. So let's stop acting like we're new to this. Okay. Portia can't do no wrong. Now, last time when I was on you guys' live, I said Portia has all this attention. She needs to utilize it. Remember? She's a teacup. She's been watching. And congratulations, P, on that billion. Okay, we did it, P. We did it. Okay. And listen, Pip and they did. Y'all just did. Okay. The Pips are taking over. Kevin has sold some bottoms to get where he is. Real bitches sacrifice. Okay. I want to forward him to a mental health specialist. What he needs to be telling these ladies is get wrapped up and tangled up with the Lord. Okay. And that's my commentary for tonight. I just want to come by and say hello. I love you guys. And listen, ladies out there, one more thing. Love yourself. I'm wearing my natural hair. So this dude, I guess because he didn't see me with the lace front, with the glue and all that, I'm like, I'm embracing my naturalness. You know what I'm saying? And ladies don't get hyped up in the makeup and the lashes and all that, because guess what? Natural beauty is the best beauty. Go out to the store with your hair, just go out comfortable. Don't even put your makeup and all that on. Go out natural. See how many hollers you get. Men love the naturalness. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do all that. It's okay to put on makeup every once in a while, but love yourself first, you know, and keep
Wait,
God first.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. Was that Dr. Umar that told you that?
You know what? It was you know, and I was gonna reach out to Kevin to see if he could like change my thoughts on all of this. But yeah, I'm just taking it one day at a time. No, I'm kidding, guys. But yeah,
All right, girl.
thank
Thank
you
you
guys
so
for
much for
having me.
calling in. You're always so funny.
Until next time.
Monica, you got
Bye,
a
my love.
million super chats. You got to read all your
I
super chats.
know. Yes, I will. Let me add Princess to the chat. Hey, Princess.
Hey.
Hey, everybody.
Thank you. Thank y'all for all the birthday wishes in the chat and all the super chats. It's very sweet and very kind of you.
The love.
And she deserves it all because she gives a lot out. Very loving person. Like,
and you know what? When I was talking to her today, she said if she gets 500,000 followers, she will drop the avatar. So we got to tell our mamas, grandmamas, take people phones we don't know.
That's too low.
We need to take people phones we don't know and just subscribe. And then when she takes that avatar off, I'm gonna be shaking. Ow, 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 ow.
I can't wait.
Look at here.
What's on your mind, Princess?
Well, look here. Dr. Umar Johnson. And I'll use the doctor very loosely until I see some real paperwork and some owls walk down, maybe some videos of some graduations or some him stepping with the cues down at the bar, whatever he gonna do. I'll use the cue. Can't be an alpha. I don't know. I just picked one. I'm sorry, Les. Maybe.
Baby, he don't want to step with them. He'll get wrecked real quick. They don't deal with people who don't belong too well.
Bro, how about that?
You so messy.
Till I see him walking, you know, I use that term loosely because many people sit up there and get an honorary doctorates because Mr. Kevin Samuels will probably have one too real soon with all those super chats that he collects and all of those men who are not getting vagina that follow him. If you actually have taken a moment to watch his show, women, please do not be fooled by what goes on and what comes out the mouths of those men. Mr. Umar Johnson has been pandering and slandering Black women for a very long time. And you hear how I'm talking, that's how they talk too. They talk like pimps and simps and imps or whatever.
They do.
And they will do whatever they have to do to get your money up out your pockets. They don't even like women, okay? Now, Mr. Umar Johnson likes sluts, okay? He doesn't even like real women. If you go back into his past, you will see that he invests all the money that you donate to his ministry into strippers and prostitutes. So he is no different.
No shock here.
He is no different from JoJo and Ray Ray down your block. He just knows some big words. That's all. Mr. Kevin Samuels, former employee of Home Depot and used car salesman as well. He is no different. He just know how to pander and slander. He probably likes sluts too because he seems like that's the only type of woman that he could get. Please do not be fooled by what he's telling you. And they say he's a little zesty, allegedly, down in Atlanta. If you look at his chats, there is nothing but men giving him super chats for $100s, $500s, $300. And there are men in the chat talking about, oh, she fat. Oh, she ugly. Oh, she this and she that. Look, I'm overweight. I didn't even picked up a little extra COVID weight, but baby, my pum pum ain't never been dry or needed no man or somebody to turn me away that said, baby, you can't find you a good one. Because yes, you can, baby. Even at my smallest, those sizes that Mr. Kevin Samuel says that you should be. Honey, these melons and these melons back here always have had a body, and it ain't never been a size 2 or 04, but you can put them together and add them up to an 8, 10, 12, and it'll still keep you warm at night. Women, do not let these men make you think that you can't find nobody. They also tell you that you can't have an education, because if you got a PhD, you can't be with me. So what do they really want? If you pay attention to what they saying you can't be nothing but a baby maker and a slave maker. Have your legs open at night and nothing in your mind. Please do not fall for that foolishness. As long as you could go to work, you can get you a man. As long as your coon work, you can get you a man. As long as you got a check, and if you want a homosexual too, baby, you can get you a man that way too. It's your choice what you want, okay? Stop listening to these panders and them giving you money. The men in them chats telling you that you can't have nobody, they are not getting no vagina, okay? Go find them and see what they look like. They roly-poly-olies and ain't got nobody either, okay? They sitting up there ugly in the face and wide in the waist. They are not looking like the men that they sitting up there telling you that they are, that you need to be for them. So don't be fooled. It's a hypocrisy and it's a farce. Be who you are. Be happy with whatever you are, whether you be stupid, whether you be smart, whether you be fat, whether you be small. Be happy and choose what you want, because you'll never be enough for somebody. Okay? You'll never be enough for somebody, but there is somebody else that you're enough for, especially if you're enough for yourself. And if you believe in yourself, you can have anything you want. You have a good moral compass about yourself, because these people don't have moral compasses. Please be. They're going to trick you out of your moral compass. Okay. They're going to tell you to be a slut. Then they're going to tell you childish for keeping your coochie to yourself. So just be you. Okay. Don't believe what they said. If you want, like Umar said, don't watch it for amusement. I can kind of get with him with what he's saying with that, because you're giving this man views and you're giving him money. But guess what? Don't give Mr. Umar and his Steven ass waiting for that $43 million for that school for the boys that didn't want no women, didn't want no girls, and tell your girls to sit around, be nappy headed, don't comb their hair, don't put no makeup on their face, and don't put no nice clothes on their back. Please do your research when you're following these people, and just be you. Honey, I'll go out there on them.
I have a question. There's a question with the press. And we like to ask Princess AV, could you let us know more about that slip and slide you were talking about? you were saying it never been dry since COVID.
Okay, this is not after dark. Hormones, okay?
I'll say after dark. But you got to be a grown man.
Okay.
Right. And guess what? The young man, and he said he was 6'4", 200 pounds, and call that woman a linebacker. Guess what? The young man is 6'5" and 300 pounds and not fat. So what you is just skinny, sir. And maybe you need to go have a chicken wing with that girlfriend of yours that you're trying to call a linebacker.
And Popeyes.
Thank you, Princess, my love. You have a good evening.
Good night.
Bye. Bye. All right, y'all. Let me see. Andrew's been waiting a while. Hey, oops, sorry. Hey, Andrew.
Good evening to everybody. Well, after we have received the sermon from Princess, it's time to take the offering. Grab the collection plate, ushers. Let's do it, honey. Let's do it. Listen. Now, so to Irma, whatever his name is, low budget, whatever his name is, and light skin, no good, broke ass Kevin Samuels. Y'all some bums. It's just the blind leading the blind. That's what it is. Y'all busy. Oh, let's uplift women. Let's tear them down. But what y'all doing for us as brothers? Where are these conversations for us? Because y'all can't teach us nothing. Because y'all bums. You're hoeing around on any and everybody. Probably slipping and sliding and through everything. And not just women. Oops. That's all. I mean, seriously. On them, I just can't get with them. They're just, both of them are just bums anyway. So it's like really the blind leading the blind. It's, it's like, I don't want to hear anything from you. You can't teach me nothing. because you two are doing one of the most despicable things, using people. You're fakers and users. And it's just enough. And Schoolboy is just right. Everybody saying is right. We all need to go to therapy. That's just the God honest truth. We need therapy. Like we are some of the most dysfunctional people in the planet. Just go get therapy. Stop listening to these whack people. Stop spending your money on false advertisements. You're not going anywhere. Like seriously, it's a joke, and the joke is not funny anymore. So you two bums just need to go and just crawl under the grave or somewhere. Seriously, 6 feet under. Goodbye. Good night. Rest in peace to the both of y'all. As far as Portia, I'm surprised, sis. I mean, you really gonna pull an April Jones from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? Really? Come on, Portia. But then again, Portia know how to play it right. Because unlike Marlo and Kenya, I mean, seriously, I mean, Marlo, if you keep, bumming around with Kenya, all you're going to be is old, dusty, rolled around, wet, really dried up. Nobody ain't going to want you. I mean, look at Kenya. I mean, you might as well just be ashy just like her. She stays on her knees on the carpet every time. So, I mean, seriously, that's the difference. See, Portia, she probably be on her knees, but probably be on good sheets. Y'all be on your knees on carpet floors, on even wooden floors. That's what y'all be doing.
So you saying
y'all be doing?
So are you saying those two chicks are taking magic carpet rides? Is that what you're saying?
Well, probably.
Well, Portia's on her sheets. She's sleeping on her sheets.
Yeah. And they're about to get richer and richer and richer. But
wants another Bentley. It's time for the upgrade.
I mean, seriously, it's time for the upgrade. But I mean, really, but what's your upgrade?
I'm cheering Portia on. Get your bag, baby.
I mean, seriously. I mean, just milk him dry because he just looks like he a poor creator. Jesus.
He said he's a creator. So listen.
Did you say he's a simp? Why not?
Why not? Just poor creator. Just bless his heart. That's what my grandma used to say. Somebody who ain't right.
I told y'all to stop saving these hoes, but y'all still saving them, ain't you?
They Captain Save a Hoe.
If you a Captain Save a Hoe and you a hoe, it's a match made in heaven.
It is. It's a John.
It's a match made in heaven.
It is.
It's a John and escort.
Yep, exactly.
That makes me think of that song. I'm a hoe. I know I'm a hoe.
Thank you, Andrew, for calling in, my
Yes,
love.
Monica. Let me say this to you, Monica. Happy birthday from one Taurus to another. You are strong. You are smart. You are successful. You're spiritual. You're beautiful. Just God bless you and for what you have done for this panel, for all of us, the teacups, the panel. We just love you very much. Happy birthday. Be blessed, honey. Wow.
I love you too.
Somebody said
Thank
Portia
you.
is on foul sheets.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
All right.
You have a great good evening. I'll see you.
You too. All right.
Thank you.
The damn teacups is petty as hell.
You know what? I swear to you, I was thinking about you.
You are?
Where you been, LL?
It's been a long
commentary,
time.
and I'm like, what happened to LL? And then you
in Canada.
You only like to come when we going off on Martell or Hope.
Oh no, unfortunately I've been
And
a
Derek.
little bit out now, child. Now, child. I mean, we already talking about the toxic too. Why don't we make it the triathlon of toxicity on the internet? Might as well.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a long time. Been out here dodging the cases. But this is not the verses I thought we was gonna get. I was all ready for the verses between Jackson and Kevin. Umar.
Brother Umar.
The scam artist? Pimp named Slickback out here trying to collect money for the children.
Listen.
For the children. For the
children.
boys.
For the boys, because he don't care nothing about them girls now. We know he don't care nothing about them girls.
And he got 2 daughters.
Child, he supposedly got a son too, apparently. They only like date white girls, but that's what the internet says. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We ain't trying to be sued over here. Allegedly. But this is just terrible. I'm like, both y'all suck. Y'all are both terrible. And more importantly, you prey on people who have low self-esteem. That's what gets me. You don't offer real help. You preying on people. You're a dang predator. I would say you're a wolf in sheep's clothing, but you're a terrible wolf. You can't even howl. You over here sounding like a dang chihuahua in the back, but want to claim Q and stuff. And then you got somebody like Kevin Samuels with his esthetician, perfect skin, beautiful makeup, looking like he ready to pose for the frame. I'm like, who are you to? Who are you to talk about any type of person? Because like
the category is he's walking face, butch queen face, low,
thank you,
face.
And the nominees go to.
I mean, heck, he over here trying to be the next Billy Porter while coming out. I'm like, child, go hit your little runway, do your twist. Because at the end of the day, you can say that people are just coming at you about your sexuality because of how you talk to women. Yes, because you seem to hate women. You do.
Yeah. Seems to be some uterus envy going on. For real.
Especially if you're a woman with education. Those are the ones that really make them mad.
Do you think you really hate women though? Or is it just a big scheme that Todd set up?
He's been divorced twice, and he tells a story about him sitting in church one day, and he knew it was downhill. And I want to say his wives are sorority sisters of his. I forgot which one he's part
poodles?
of.
Who? Every person like that though, Bishop has.
They don't have no sorority sisters unless they was Kappa sweethearts.
I mean,
Kappa don't have a sister sorority.
Okay,
Bishop,
I know
every person like that comes up with some sort of lie. Do you really think like the white girl that be on the, like when they tell her story? I was sitting on a park bench and a butterfly flew by, and it dawned on me that I could take butterflies and follow them on their path. And once they die, then I can put them in a book and compress it and sell it to you for $10 a piece. Every story has to have, I was sleeping on a park bench. Every person like that, a millionaire, they come up with a fake good story. I don't even think he hates women, or maybe he likes men, but I don't really think he cares either way. You know?
I think it is. I think you're right. I think it's about making money because there are instances where people, especially all over YouTube, they are flocking to him for information. They're flocking to him for advice. I'm like, but this man is twice divorced. Can't afford lights. He got his one little candle on his desk for what he called ambiance, and it looked real tragic and real raggedy. He broke down, low down version of Derek Jackson. And I'm like, hell, Derek younger than you and already been in the game. So what are you talking about, sir? What do you mean? Especially when all you do is tear people down. You base it on weight and stuff. He loves to throw shade at Lizzo. And I'm like, look, at the end of the day, let that girl do what she want. Talking about y'all gotta stop putting your hoo-hoos in all these fat girls so they lose weight. I'm like,
because he knows it triggers people. Wait, come on now. He knows you're gonna be talking about him. If you talk about, he knows how to really get to people, and he's eating it all up.
Troll.
I love LL. You can relate. I'm a fat girl. I've been a fat girl my whole life. I love when men like to say what they would and wouldn't do. Just know, I have every Facebook messenger inbox I have ever received since 2005. So when people like to get sporty, I like to pull all my receipts. Of that. Oh, my man would never. Girl, your man been trying for years.
True.
Don't play me.
Don't
play me. Or if a girl's not attractive, don't be fooled by it. Especially if your man is commenting on another woman's looks. He probably secretly wants that girl. Trust me.
Amen. I've been there.
And you talk about you telling your man what she be doing and who she be doing it with. You better watch out because he wants them too.
Thank you.
I love me a big girl. Shoot,
stop telling your man about what your slutty friends do because he secretly wants it. Trust me.
I don't like no toothpick. He talking about like, they have to be the European style. Now I like them big booties. So I don't know what he's talking about.
Want better, Bishop. Everything he talks about, he wants a 1950s housewife. That's what he wants.
He wants to be a 1950s housewife. That's why he's upset. You guys read between the lines, y'all. He keep talking about high value men. Why you gotta keep talking about men for? Oh, you want one?
But that's his bag, though. Like who started propping him up, though? Who started propping him up first? The men when he dragged that girl, and then the women went flocking to him, thinking, "Okay, this is what men want."
You want to know the real truth, LL? The who really propped him up, he came out of nowhere in our sector, was a man that wear the wig. Oops.
Thank you, LL. You need to listen. I miss you when you don't call in, and I genuinely was thinking about you. Like, where is LL? So you need to call in some more. And look, you're here tonight, right? So.
I'm going to be here very much more often. I was just busy, but now I'm back to it.
I thought LL had got a man. That's why like she
I wish I had a man, but that don't stop nothing.
Bishop,
come on, Bishop. Now, like Claire says, baby, don't let Kevin think you that these big girls ain't got men. We got
I ain't
we got the Rolodex now.
Oh yeah, y'all got the warmness over here. Y'all got the good meals. The warmness, good meals. I'm here for it. I get with a big girl. Oh Lord, y'all know how to cook, and y'all smell good too, and you keep us warm in the winter when we skinny. I'm here for it.
Just come on to the warm. I'll fix you a pot of gumbo. Just come on into the room. I got you.
Thank you, LL, my love. Thank you.
Y'all have a good night.
You too. Bye, my love. Bye. All right. I'm going to add Uncle Charles to the chats. Hey, Uncle Charles.
What's good, my
what's
brother?
Up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Salute.
Hey, good.
I want to say happy birthday to the host.
Thank you.
And,
appreciate you.
And I also want to apologize for last time because I stayed over, and I apologize to everybody. That normally ain't me. And I know y'all wanted to get to the next caller, so I apologize for that. But I'm so glad everybody in great spirit tonight. I just want to say this Dr. Umar Johnson, I've been listening to him for about 3 years, and this Kevin, whatever his name, Samuel, look like he in the Hodgson brothers. But Umar Johnson would never, ever open up a school. And he never opened up school. He's showing a film of a school when he on the outside, and then you go on the inside, and there's a damn dead squirrel in there on the intake. So people can get fooled about a lot of things. You got good talkers out here. You got men will talk you out of your finances, talk you out of your draws, talk you even out your mind. So, let's just move on from there. And I want to say this about Portia. Keep on marrying them African men. Just keep on. Because them African men are crazy too. You're going to run into one of them Idi Amin. Now, when he got your head in a freezer, next side the chicken nuggets in the freezer, don't go talking then, and you won't be able to talk. Because leave them African men alone. And for its relationships, my daddy was a hard man. My daddy never told us that he loved us. He showed us in other ways. And we at the table, and you don't talk while you at the table. And he just hauled off and told my mama, he said, I love you. She said, well, Charles, I love you too. She said, but I'm tired of going in that bathroom, seeing your teeth on that sink in there like 1,000 people smiling at me. But it's been 55, 56 years, and they still together. You learn from your parents. If you got a mother running the street, and every time she brings a strange man home, that girl is watching it. If you got a man, a daddy, a father, always whooping on women, always degrading them and doing all that stuff, the young man is watching that. He thinks that's okay. And I just want to say this. I love y'all. And like I say again, I apologize for the other time. I shouldn't have never went over rules. And I love everyone of that. But the portion needs to stop. You better stop before you get a spill to the neck. I don't told you. And that's all I got to say tonight, y'all. And I love y'all. And y'all look absolutely beautiful tonight.
Thank you.
He said a spear to the neck.
A spear to the neck. My God. I don't want no African. That's what's happening.
And the teeth on the sink. The teeth on the sink took me out of here.
All right. Let me acknowledge some super chats before we get out of here tonight. I want to thank y'all so much for all the birthday wishes and super chats. Plus, thank you for the Cash App. Girl, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Sholin Elliott.
Always happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Sholin Elliott, thank you for the super chat. She says, happy birthday, Monica. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me see here. Stu S. Thank you for the super chat. Happy birthday, Monica. Thank you. Heather Marie, thank you for the super chat. I don't know about that, Heather Marie. We'll see. We'll get into it. I don't know about that. My Big Sis Speaks. Thank you so much for this generous super chat. I appreciate you. Happy birthday, Monica. Thank you. Thank y'all. Miss Mac, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you. I love these emojis with the Hennessy bottle and the heart hands. I love it. Pour it up, Hennessy. I know that's right. T-Ness, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Happy birthday, Monica. Love you. Love you too. Marcella, my sister, thank you so much for that super chat. You are so sweet. I love you dearly. You know that. Thank you. Jamal, thank you for the Cash App. I appreciate you. Thank you. I got everybody texting me about Porsche. The text is just not, it's nonstop. You know, we've been talked about it, but they now find like, oh my God, girl, oh my God. I'm thinking, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, huh? That's some tea. That's some tea. We got to get into it again tomorrow. It's,
I feel like Crown by Bria in the chat. She called the girl a hussy.
A
I love it.
floozy.
We got to get into it. We got to get into it.
That's that old Southern grandma shade right there, old hussy.
Did your grandma used to say floozy?
Oh yeah, Jezebel, trollop, all those things.
Somebody hit me with that tea at 2 this morning. I was like, oh, 2 a.m.
Bishop, thank you for the Cash App, my love. I appreciate it. Thank you for the birthday wishes too. Stu S, thank you again for the super chat. Happy birthday, Monica. Crown by Bria. Happy birthday, Queen Monica. Thank you. Thank you, my love. Love you. Thank you, sis. We appreciate and love you. Let me see here. Let me see. Sometimes that's okay. Ashley Lauren, thank you for the super sticker. We appreciate you. Melody Richardson, thank you for the super chat. Happy birthday, Monica. Blessings for many more to come. Love you and the panel. We love you back. Hugs and kisses to you. Let me see here. Vanessa Camagate, thank you, my love, for this super chat. Happy birthday, Queen Monica. May God continue to bless you and you as well. Carol Chamberlain, thank you so much for this Cash App. I appreciate you. Happy birthday, Monica. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me see here. Shanika Jenkins, thank you for the super chat. I love your name, by the way. Happy birthday, Monica. May God bless you with many, many more. Love you. I love you too. Thank you. Thick Girl 40, thank you. That's so sweet. My pockets are low, but just wanted to say happy birthday. Love your sweet spirit, selfless generosity, your slight shade, and the love you spread. Thank you. You are so sweet. Always, and you're so supportive. Thank you, my love. Tawana to Inspire TV. Thank you for the super chat. No, Monica has to keep her family safe from the nuts. She's saying don't expose the avatar. Keep the avatar. Hit the like button. I also have guns too, babe. So, you know, I do eventually plan to take the avatar down one day, but you got to work for it. Y'all want to see it? 500K. Give me the 500K. That's a fair deal if you ask me. I don't see anything wrong with that. Lysandra Freeman, thank you for the super chat. Happy birthday, Monica. Happy birthday to you, my love. Thank you. Happy birthday to you. I mean, I love you too. You can tell I'm getting tired. I'm an old lady, child. I need to be in my bed. Someone said, how old are you? 25.
I love it.
25. Miss Redhead, all the way from Australia. Thank you so much. You're here every night with us, and we appreciate you. Happy birthday, beautiful lady. Thank you for being you and all you do. Thank you. So sweet. Thank you so much. Andrew Mack. I love that name. Sound like you gangster. Andrew Mack. I know that's right. Happy birthday, Monica. Love you. I love you too. Thank you. Love right back at you. Candace Lane, thank you for the super chat. Happy birthday, Monica. Yesterday was my mother's birthday. Oh, me and your mom share the same birthday. How cool is that? Happy birthday to her too. Olympia W, thank you for the super chat. Happy birthday, Monica. The only thing about your birthday falling on Mother's Day is like people, you know, they combine it. It's like, oh, you're getting one gift. No, I need a birthday gift and the Mother's Day. It's like, no, just one gift. You're like, oh, okay. My big sis speaks. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Miss Mac, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. T Ness, thank you. Happy birthday, Monica. Love you. We love you too. Kima Johnson, thank you so much for the super chat. 500K and more damn likes. I know that's right. Come on. There is too many teacups and so few likes. No, I don't know. People don't be hitting that like button. I don't know. Let me see here. I'm gonna add Norris to the chat. Hey, Norris, how you doing?
Hi. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
What you
Hi.
eating? Your yogurt? Hi.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, how you doing?
I'm good. I want to wish you a happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I wish you all the love, happiness, and success in the world.
Thank you. Appreciate
And you're welcome. You deserve it. And I hope you do get to them 500K subscribers. You deserve it. I want to let you know that every time I call in, I'll be liking the video. So Marcella is a good hype woman. She really is. She be getting you them likes.
She does, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know the doctor guy. All I have to say about him is that if you don't have no doctor degree or nothing to show me, then you're not a doctor, as far as I'm concerned. So you can drop that title from your name until I see a doctor degree or some kind of proof. You don't even look like no doctor, as far as I'm concerned. But Kevin Samuels, I don't know what he to me can't talk about nobody. He can't even keep a wife. You done been married and divorced twice. So you are in no position to be giving them women no advice. You look like a hot mess on crack. You look like you need to eat more food. You need 3 meals a day because obviously you look like you near death. You need to gain some weight. You need to shave. You just trifling looking. You look like a scarecrow. You look like a homeless man. You look like a deadbeat man. Deadbeat generation type man. Like you the bottom of the barrel type dude as far as I'm concerned. You can't say nothing about anybody. You need to be quiet. You are not an expert, okay? Someone who cannot keep a woman cannot give any women any advice. You need to go see a therapist yourself. So I don't know why women listen to him. He looked like a scrub that you, for real. He dusty, rusty, crusty, ashy looking man. Like go somewhere, stay in your lane, stay in your place. Women, please stop asking that man for advice and for his opinion. The only reason why he tear y'all down because he insecure himself. Won't no woman fall for his stinking looking butt anyway.
Wow.
You are a disgrace to the black race. I mean, you seriously, like you tearing black women down, but you won't do anybody else like that outside our race. So I'm gonna send you over to a different race because you don't belong to our race. You don't uplift the women. You don't respect them. You don't uplift them. You don't give them any kind of encouragement or anything. Like, how dare you? Who the heck are you? You're nobody for me to listen to or any of those women. They be wasting their sweet, precious time getting torn down by a garbage can. You need to be recycled in the trash.
Yeah. All right, my love. That was a read, child. Ooh.
I'm sorry, but I just can't stand people like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't tear down your own race to uplift another race because he looked like an Uncle Tom to me.
Yeah.
That's what I see.
He does. Yeah. He seems to favor European or Eurocentric beauty, but what are we going to do? We have to be stronger in our communities and our minds and love ourselves, period. Yeah. When you know your value, your worth, first of all, you're not going to call anybody and sit there and have somebody degrade you.
Yeah.
Like that in itself is just bizarre.
Yeah, he insecure. He pathetic. He a loser. He a scumbag. He a bum. Look like he begging for money.
He made me think of that song. You're a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker.
Oh, profile. That was
calling in, boo. We appreciate you.
Yeah, you welcome. I love y'all. Y'all keep shining bright like the diamonds y'all are.
Thank you, my love. You too. You as well. You're so sweet and positive. Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's so positive.
He is. I like him a lot.
I do too.
He said, "Stop listening to the
your girl
Scarecrow."
Kenya going off on the internet.
As you
off.
should. As you should. Go, girl. When people give you material, sew it up. Run with it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, yeah.
With the old Nicki Minaj clips, I said, "Ooh."
Oh, she feel like Dr. Heavenly in that one reunion when she's kicking her legs up.
The jokes just write themselves, baby. You just
tomorrow we got content. I mean, every day there was something else I was supposed to talk about. We got to push that. The thing I was going to talk about tomorrow is now down to Thursday. It's like
that's how I be feeling, Monica. I be planning my thumbnails and everything. Like, I be keep this.
And I don't want to put my thumbnails out too early because they're like, oh, okay. And then they hop on it. And it's like, but you wasn't thinking about that shit before, though. Okay. Bloop, bloop. Anyway, Lisa S483, thank you so much for the super chat. Kevin is a fraud, no marriage of his own, no relationship with his kids, and a fake college degree. He just making money off of angry women, low self-esteem women. Yeah, absolutely. And there's a market for that. And he's cornered that market. Black women with low self-esteem that like to be degraded. They do. They've been degraded by their, daddies and their mamas. And so it's just, they expect that from a Black man. To them, they're, he's educating them. Because I see a lot of them and their reactions are like, I knew that. Yeah, I did. I'm working on that. I'm like, damn, sis, pull it together. Just Jules JG, thank you so much for the super chat. In the name of Nene, keep your legs closed to married men, Portia. She's so proud too in that photo. Let me pull up that photo. I have it. Look at her. Is she happy?
That's a good man, Savannah. That's a good man.
So my thing is this: she ain't lying there because that seemed like a vacation picture. You just don't take that randomly with some married man.
They are on the water.
He's been in Costa
They're on the
Rica
water.
a lot. Within a few months, a lot on that private jet, and Portia is just happy, sitting pretty.
She's sleeping with him.
So many people are jealous of her. Y'all are haters. You're jealous.
It's so funny, y'all. The hypocrisy is what's so funny to me. Because if we truly look back at the seasons, and neither, people, I see people in these comments trying to come for me talking about Kenya can't keep a man. When did Portia keep one? Cordell left her.
Thank you.
She bought. If Kenya is buying men, you telling me Portia didn't buy that dude who she was trying to give a baby nut to? Those scenes were laughable. They are one and the same. Y'all can just say y'all like Portia more than y'all like Kenya. Just say that. Just say you like Portia's personality.
The difference is, though, no man has come forward and said that Portia actually bought them. See, we've had 3 men now that come forward and say, "Look, I was bought." But it's a little different.
But it's really not. It's really not. They both suck at relationships. They both suck at relationships. Yeah. They both are the pot calling. So just say you like Portia's personality, and that's fine. But to act like she's so much better than Kenya in this thing, she's not.
well, let me say this, players. I'm gonna help you out a little bit. She's more like Giselle. Now, Giselle never bought no man, but she can't keep one either.
Well, the thing is about Kenya is just she's so mean-spirited, right? And she just goes out of her way to attack and dig and dig. Now, if the tables were turned and the shoe was on the other foot and Kenya hooked up with Simon, Portia wouldn't be tweeting right now. That's the difference in their personalities.
No, Portia will be tweeting.
Portia
like, look at this girl. She'll be subliminal like Candy. See, Portia's like Candy. They're sneaky and divisive. I can't stand people like that.
They just throw it a little bit different. They maneuver different, but they're the same woman.
Portia's not mean-spirited like Kenya, though. Kenya's like mean-spirited.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Her attitude's different, but it's the same woman adjacently. It's the same woman.
Because you remember she said in the reunion, she said, I just chose to back off from being friends with her. But Kenya's like, but I didn't do nothing to you. By then we was trying to build a friendship. She's like, but by then I didn't know how to tell you that I didn't want to build anymore. I said, what kind of mess is that? You inviting her, you coming to her baby party?
Friendship with Kenya? Come on now, Bishop.
But what I'm saying is but Kenya was right. Kenya said, I did not do nothing to you by then. We were trying to get on a good footing. And she's like, but you did my good friend Marlo wrong. Marlo like, no, you
Well,
lying. You was
besides
laughing.
that, you know what, too? She tried to cause some mess at Portia's event last season with Shamia. She did try to cause some mess with that. For what? For what was the reason behind it? And it turned out to be a lie. Shamia's like, I never text that girl. I never said none of those things that she was saying I said. So, you know, it's like, it's just always something with Kenya. It's always something.
You don't like Kenya.
No, it's just always something.
They both trifling. They just trifling in different ways. You know,
trust me, I'm not no big Portia fan, especially after this mess right here. This,
right here, this changed your mind? It changed your mind?
I wasn't a fan of hers after because she was doing so good, you know, the protesting and being on the front lines. And then you're going to go sleep with a stripper, a random stripper? Come on.
Where the money resides.
I'm not judging anybody. I just think that this, you got a baby
it was
now.
the dirty deed.
Your daughter's going to see this one day, hearing you, somebody come eat my pussy. It's just like, damn, really, Portia? Be more discreet about it. You know, it's like, you know.
It's just all funny to me. It's a show. And the fact that people get this invested in it, I have people in my DMs talking about, you're such a wonderful person. Why do you like her? I like her. Get over it. Y'all can't force me to not like somebody. You like who you like. I like who I like. It's a show. This ain't real life. Like, I don't follow these people on social media. I'm not.
Some people take this stuff so seriously. It's just weird to me, but it is what it is.
Folks get mad at me because I like Dr. Heavenly.
What?
I love
I don't like Heavenly, but I wouldn't get mad at you about that. What I look like having a whole debate with you?
She's
you shouldn't like her.
She used to like me. She used to like me. We used to be really cool. We would talk, communicate, and then one day she just flipped on me, like, you know what crazy people always do. You know, just crazy shit. Just some crazy shit.
I love Monica.
I remember when her and Cynthia did a post on Twitter, and it was like, we love your blog. Me and Kenya get together. We read it all the time. We love you. Yeah, they used to really thrive. You know, I used to, yeah. Things fall apart, and then you realize, you know what? It's just not for me. But anyway, IBK, thank you so much for the Canadian coin. Portia is not going to be paying off no one's taxes. Kenya can stay mad. Is Mark coming? That's true. She keeps her money. She don't necessarily take care of men per se. Besides that man she let stay in her bed that season. But
whoa.
Is Jamal coming?
Jerry Phillips, thank you so much for the super chat. I was hoping y'all would be talking about verses. Candy playing No Scrubs and the Mother's Day pick, Derek Jackson's wife, Mother's Day pick. We're going to get to that later in the week. Let me tell you, the tea is just it's overflowing.
Whoa.
Okay, it's overflowing.
The cup is runneth over.
Are we still talking about Tiny making that comment?
Deborah Dozier, that's tomorrow. I was gonna do that tomorrow. Deborah Dozier, because that's a whole nother video, Bishop. It's called what do they call this in journalism? Something I don't know. I forgot. I'm tired, y'all. Let me get this.
Yes.
My mind isn't working that much anymore. I didn't get a nap today. When I don't get a nap, then it's not.
Oh, you didn't get a soul nap?
No, but I learned from you, Monica. I separate everything now too.
Well, it was you. What is it called? Why is this not in my head? Oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called. But I got it from blogging, and I brought it over here to vlogging. You don't fight your lead. I forgot what it's called. But anyway. You can't put a million. You can put a million titles, but then we'll be here till midnight, and people complain already. It's time management. Time management. Your videos are too long. If y'all talk too much, you gotta put a timer on the people on the panel. The emails I get, the DMs I get. It's nonstop all freaking day about what I need to do on my show, how I need to run it and conduct it. They keep saying
I get them too. Can you forward this to Monica? Because I'm just tired of it. I'm like, God, really?
Deborah, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy birthday, Monica. May God ever continue to bless and keep you always. Love you. Love you back, my love. Thank you so much. You're always so sweet. Anicia Medlock, thank you for the super chat. Very generous of you. Happy birthday, Monica. Thank you. Crowned by Bria. Thank you so much, sis. We appreciate you. Poise Nostalgist, thank you for the super chat. Or is this a super sticker? That is a super sticker. Thank you. I appreciate you. Donovan, thank you. He says, happy birthday, Monica. Thank you. Catherine, thank you. Happy birthday, Queen. Dr. J1913, funny girl, thank you. Happy birthday. I got Tawana 2 Inspired TV, IKZ2. Yeah, you was mad at us yesterday. Not yesterday, Friday. I hope everything's okay now. Y'all owe King an apology? Hell no. No, we don't. For what? Please. She ain't getting Child, my premonitions about Portia being right from the beginning. Anyway, what would we owe her apology for? Do y'all see what do we owe her apology for? This don't got nothing to do with Kenya.
Kenya can kiss my black ass. She'll never get an apology from me.
Not the black.
But I will say Kenya was right about how she is. I did say it on my show, but I'm not owing her apology. She's still a nutcase.
But Kenya's the same way, though. I mean,
They all
if
scandalous.
Simon had came on to Kenya, she would be in love and gushing in a heartbeat. There'd be no loyalty to nobody. She don't know that. Those are coworkers.
I love Portia. I just want to bring her around my man. I ain't gonna.
But you know the difference is with Kenya though. Kenya being right because she never claimed no fouling us no friend. See, that's a little distance right there. And I'm like,
they all
that's a girl
they're not friends. They're not. None of them are
song,
friends.
I take your man. Yeah, better play that.
No.
Don't play it around
No,
us.
I'm not gonna mess with any of my friends' men. I'm not gonna mess with.
Don't mess with anybody's man. Don't mess with no married man.
No.
You want to block your blessings? Go sleep with a married man. Okay, block your blessings immediately. Okay. Get out of the flesh. Get in the.
But I'm cheering for it. Congratulations, Portia. Get that bag. Look, when we come down, I want to go to the beach on the private jet.
Simon, you better get that prenup and that post.
Yeah, if she knew it was good for her, she should have stayed friends with Portia. Be nicer to her. She could be on the private jet. Her and Brooklyn. Anyway, Nia, thank you so much for the super chat. So Latoya could have probably knew about Simon and Portia. That's probably why she kept saying your marriage is failing to Fallon. Yeah, probably.
Monica, you need that Nene Leakes gif of her walking down the street in season 2 or 3. The ghetto.
It's ghetto over there. I mean, yeah, I was done with Portia for a while now. The Candy Shop, thank you so much for this generous super chat. Hey, panel, I was team Portia, but I'm giving her the side eye now. Side eye, kick to the curb, everything. And I love when I have no loyalty to nobody. It just feels clean and light. I can go in on everyone, you know. Roger Hyman, thank you so much for the super chat. Portia was friends with Fallon. No, she was not. No, TV friends. Fallon was married to Simon. Simon in business with Dennis, and Dennis and Portia had a baby. Ooh, child, the ghetto. Yeah. I want to say thank you to everyone. There's a lot of super chats to go through. Thank you to, and I will be here for a very long time, but I want to say thank you to everyone that sent in a super chat or a cash app. You know what? Let me acknowledge a few cash apps because I did get some. Delicia Fields, thank you so much for the generous cash app. I appreciate you. Avala Henning, thank you so much for the cash app. Schoolboy, thank you so much. She said, I love you, Mom. I love you too. Alston, thank you for the super chat. And Bishop, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Let's wrap things up. We need to get our rest because tomorrow we're going in on Portia. I did
earlier today already.
And we're going in on Portia. Plez, where can they find you?
Y'all can find me over on Instagram at scared_of_beautiful. And here on YouTube, my YouTube channel is called Scared of Beautiful, just spaces, no periods.
Katura Love, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy birthday, Monica. Can't wait to see the 500K. So Debonair, hey boo, how you doing? Happy birthday, love. Thank you. I appreciate you. We need to see you around more often. We don't see you. Schoolboy, where can they find you?
You can find me on my YouTube channel at schoolboy. Yeah, schoolboy, my bad. And then you can find me on Twitter, where I am gaining the followers because I be with the foolery over there at school_boy. And then you can find me on Instagram, where I'm also with the foolery in the random videos where I be just dragging folks. I had to get on Jocelyn Hernandez today at school_boy_2021.
All right, Marcella, where can they find you?
Well, you can find me on my Facebook page every day. The Real Housewives of, I forgot. I'm so sleepy. The Real Housewives of Discussions.
Right? You get a little foggy, right? It's like, ooh.
Okay, it's called All the Real Housewives Discussion. And then I have a YouTube page, Speak with Your Girl Marcella. I'm not drinking. I'm just absolutely tired.
Princess, thank you for the cash app. I appreciate you. Thank you. Cleopatra Pinder, thank you for the super chat. She says, happy birthday, Monica. Thank you. Hugs and kisses to you. Bishop, where can the people find you?
Well, you can find me not in Portia's uterus here on YouTube at The Bishop. Also, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Bishop Red Pill.
All right, y'all. Teacup fam, please like and share this video and subscribe to All About the Tea. I want to thank you for tuning in tonight. We love each and every one of you. Mods, thank you for holding down the chat. Appreciate you as well. Hugs and kisses to y'all. Y'all really are the MVPs. Listen, they be at work with these trolls, okay? Just, ooh, I love the mods, each and every one of you. Everyone that sent in a super chat or a cash app tonight, my apologies if I didn't get to read all of them. Let's add our girl Lakeisha real quick. I know she got, hey boo, how you doing?
Hello, happy birthday, guys.
Thank you.
I was like, hold on, wait, I know she got the tea. Let me click on over here. Let me pop up and go get some McDonald's sweet tea.
It happened during our live, child. Breaking news. We did a breaking news. You have to watch the replay. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
But I'm glad everybody's not in Portia's uterus. Thank you, Bishop.
We're about to close out the show.
Although it feel like
yes.
it.
I'm going to make sure I get an invitation.
Ooh-wee. Woo. Woo, that girl take your man right off your arm. Oh, she worse than Marlo stealing out the mall. Oh, it's still right in your face. Man, I ain't
sitting in the lady's house. She was in Fallon's house.
She got to go to some type of jail for that type of robbery. Oh, I'm talking about a ring. Dang, she need to write a book. I'm gonna read it. Cause I'm about to be out here taking somebody's husband, even though I'm gonna have my own. I'm gonna take about 4 of them. Listen, I know everybody's saying love wins. I don't think it wins that way though. That's
she didn't get an Apple Watch. Married man. He's a married man. How does love win like that? Absolutely not. No,
that's a monopoly marriage. That's some of that. Ooh, goodness! I can't wait till tomorrow.
She didn't get an Apple Watch like Sharice. She got her a ring, child.
And it looked like the same ring from Dennis.
No, ma'am. No, sir. It's a bigger ring. No, it's a bigger ring. Princess cut. No, princess cut, not oval. It's bigger.
What they say is that it's the ring that he had given Fallon, but I'm like, I don't know.
I don't think he's that messy. I really don't think he's that messy. We're gonna cover it tomorrow, Lakeisha. Yes. Call back in tomorrow, my love.
I will. Yes. Good night, you guys.
Good night.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, my love. Thank you. Well, at least Portia got a storyline for next season. Now I might tune in. I know Andy is peeing his pants, probably all wet down there and shit.
He probably called her and everything. He probably like, yeah, girl, yeah.
Mm-hmm. He commented on the post.
Shamia is happy.
Just mazel.
Look, I was happy too. I'm like, it ain't gonna be dry next season. Because Fallon gonna be running with some golf clubs. You definitely know Fallon gonna be on the cast now.
I'm sorry.
She's been quiet.
If she accepted Fallon's old ring, I definitely don't respect her anymore. If that girl, you couldn't make him get you another ring.
But it don't matter. You got his pocket.
Yeah. Well, all right, y'all. Let's wrap things up. Everyone that sent in a super chat or a cash app, I want to thank you so very much for helping us keep the lights on. Your love and support is very much appreciated. I want y'all to stay safe and be blessed. We'll see you back here tomorrow night, same time, same place. We're doing an expose on Portia and Simon's relationship. We're diving deep.
Yes.
Deep.
Like Trey Songz, we diving in.
Yeah, I have to call up my private investigator friend. I have to put him on this shit. All right, y'all. See where your cash apps go to? Real investigative work, okay?
Yeah.
We don't play around on this channel. We don't pussyfoot around at all. All right, y'all know I love y'all. Stay safe, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye.